we've been a lot.
We're from Scotland, and in our country, the people are, well, in our city anyway, the people are very enthusiastic about music, and when they go out to see a band, they have a great time. And in Mexico, you guys are the same. People enjoy enjoyment, and so when you have a band and a crowd that are the same types of people, it's just wonderful.
People have faith or religion or whatever you want to call it, and for me the power of music itself is still the reason you get out of bed. I love music, I love playing it, I love listening to it, you know, being there in the moment is the whole point of the day, you know, getting to play or do something nice, recording. I mean, life's good, got family now, there's a lot of things that you have that are important to you in your life and that you have to, you know, maintain.
And we were lucky enough to have been able to take the 4 years off and be with our families and watch our children grow up, and for them to see us as well, and that's kind of cool. The balance between, it's hard to be in a band and have a family, it really is. If you're always away, then it's a problem. But we've got a good balance. I think it's all about balance. Well, look, here's the thing. We're all monkeys, right? We're in the history of the planet, we're barely out of the trees, and it's very obvious that we can build microchips this size that you could fit all the information in the world onto, and yet we still kill each other and fight. Yeah. I think we're evolving, though. I have a lot of hope for humans because we're pretty canny, we're smart, but it'll take another few thousand years before we realise that, you know, we can actually sort out our differences without going to war. War is really old, you know, it's kind of almost outdated, but we still do it. No, you can't.
You can't. I mean, there's too many people with too much money who fuck it up for everyone. And it's the Illuminati, the people behind the politicians, which are basically causing all this to happen. You can't eradicate that. Greed is what will always be there.
But I don't think it's a negative thing to say it's impossible to solve. You watch any wildlife program, and it's like, everything's, you know, it's just part of the. I think if everyone just tries to be as cool as they can be a decent human, then it's a start.
There's loads of great guys, man. Great artists, writers. Ayrton Senna, for me, great dude.
My grandfather, he fought in the war, and he had loads of things happen to him. A lot of in our lives, and I think in everyone's lives, the real heroes are the people that are closest to you. And if they're not, if it's some pop star on the TV, then maybe you should think about getting a new family. Love is everywhere, but you can't look for it. It usually finds you. You've just got to acknowledge it. It's about acknowledgement. God is whatever you want it to be. I think everything, the universe, everything, it's all one big thing. It's chaos. Yeah. I don't believe there's a guy, for instance. There's not like one. I just don't think that. But I do believe that we're all bound together. We're all connected. And if you want to call that God, then that's God.
It's called matter and antimatter.
It's just about education. It exists. Homophobia exists. Thank God it doesn't stop people from being homosexual. That's great. They'll try and stop it, like in Russia or in other places. But if you're the way you are, and just be the way you are. If you have to hide it, that's a pain in the arse.
I don't consider us to be famous. We've been together for 20 years and we are who we are. It's again the perception on TV and literature that creates that, and that's just kind of part of it, you know. We've never really thought of ourselves as, we've always been our own unique thing. We're not like a lot of other bands who either cherish it or court it. So I don't really have a massive sort of commitment to the whole fame thing.
Okay.
Fame's for me, it's just one of those things. We'll die.
Yeah, we'll just be chilling out.
I would like to end up by the sea somewhere.
Yeah, definitely by the sea. That'd be lovely. So relaxing, peaceful. Bit of fishing. Catch your catch, and then eat it. Have your family around, your friends. Put some music on. That's pretty good.
I lack tact sometimes, and I wish you could, if you could only see yourself as others see you, is what my mum always said, and I wish I could. I would. I'm sure I'd be a very different person.
To concur with Fran on that thing, it's one thing I lack massively is patience. I am very. I want to just get stuff done. I like to be busy, but the world doesn't move at the same speed that I do, so it's quite hard, sometimes just to pull back. So it's work in progress.
Unless you sing.
Dan from Imagine Dragons is one tall guy. Look at how tall he is compared to the normal size guy beside. He looks normal, and then he looks normal, and then he's like, but he's perfectly in what do you call it?
Proportion.
Like Kylie Minogue is perfectly in proportion but small. It's quite a thing, because his mate, is it Wayne? His name is the guy that's being interviewed with him. He's a normal sized guy. Wow, it's amazing. I'd love to be tall.